Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Bitcoin, followed by Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, Tron, Dogecoin, and with ADA number 10. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USD. Here we are for BTC. So BTC took out these lows. So BTC is in a short-term downtrend because we're forming lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Yeah. So but we're still, in a lower low. We thought that this was going to be a squeeze, you see. But it wasn't a squeeze. It didn't become a squeeze. And it dropped to take out these lows. Right. So at this point of time, we are waiting for the sign that the downwards trend could be ending. Right. So far, no, we're still getting lower highs even on the medium time frame. Right. Lower highs, lower high. It's just all lower highs. And we took out these lows. So we got lower low. It's looking to me like a falling channel. So yeah, is this it? Okay, again, there is a noisy area over here. So my guess is we'll hit a little bit lower to about 97, 96k, sub 97,000 is my guess. But then again, if we were to drop this low, there's risk here, you see, because there are sell clusters around here. There's risk around here, so I'm like, sure, let's say for example we drop down to 97 or 96, right? Let's say for example we take out these lows. Okay, there could be a rise, right? There could be a rally, but I feel like this whole thing could become a descending triangle. There is that fear, right? But of course, if it's a strong rally back up, great. This whole thing becomes an inverse head and shoulders, which means that we could be going higher. Right? Again, if this were to be the case, we're just like, I don't know, there's still like another, I would say 60 to 70% left for the whales to develop that pattern. Right now, we're probably like 30% in, 30-40% in. So we're still not really sure whether this is going to be the end or this is going to be another move higher, right? If this was to be another move higher, this whole thing could become a it could be an ending fifth wave diagonal. I kid you not, this could be an ending fifth wave diagonal. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. Ladies and gentlemen, wave 5, just another higher high. 120 plus. Under 100, it's another higher high, and then that's it. We collapse back down. How much lower could we collapse back down to? My guess is this level. We're probably going to clear all of these cell classes. All of this. Even when the time comes, right? So my guess is the top is not too far away. I suspect there could be still another top, or this could already be the top. Again, we're still not entirely sure. If BTC drops all the way down to 75k, that's it. We'll be anticipating a right shoulder. And then that's it. We drop down to about 45,000. Yeah, around this area. Could we drop past 45,000 to sub 40,000? Of course. We will probably know how much lower or how much higher if and when the chart pattern completes for BTC. But for now, we still don't see it yet. So we still have to be patient and wait for the sign. Like, for example, if you were to go long, right, we have to see, let's say, for example, we go to the weekly, we have to start seeing bullish engulfing or hammer or a dragonfly doji. We still don't see it yet, right? There was a bearish engulfing over here. You see this? This week engulfed this week. So it's bearish engulfing. So that's why we're kind of in a falling channel, right? It's nothing too aggressive, right? Like for example, this is quite aggressive, right? Let me see if I can find a more aggressive bearish engulfing. Okay, this was a bearish engulfing that was aggressive, which marked the top, right? Way back in November 2021, right? And we completed a head and shoulders, right? They gave a target of 15,000. So right now, don't see it yet. I mean, of course, sure, we could drop, but I suspect this whole thing could become an ending fifth wave. I highly suspect an ending fifth wave in the making. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. I highly suspect an ending fifth wave. So yeah, when this happens, right, is when if alts, I mean, really truly there's an alt season, right? It will happen in these few months, right? It could be like 2 months or 3 months during the summer, right, or towards the end of summer. Yeah, this is where alts will be shining if and when it happens. So yeah, that's BTC for you. A very short time frame for alt season should it come, right? ETH against BTC. Here we are for ETH. So here we are for ETH. ETH is still in a squeeze. I kind of like what I see. Right, lower highs and higher low. So we are praying. We're praying very strongly. Please do not take out these lows. Please do not take out these lows, because the moment these lows are taken out, that's it. That's it. We're going much lower. Sadly, we probably are going to go much lower. So yeah, again, there was some hope coming in here. A sudden rush, pum, we rose higher. We've already retraced to the 0.5 level. There's still another level here, 0.618. So my guess is we're heading towards 0.618. This whole thing was a mountain range, right? I kind of like what I see. This whole thing could be like a 1 to the ABC, right? There could be 5 waves down as well, right? To 0.618. Yeah, I think we're gonna be heading towards 0.02. Right now we're at 0.02215, so I think there's still a little bit more downside to come for ETH-BTC, which will tie in very well to Ethereum heading lower towards sub 2000. The best bullish case scenario for Ethereum is we actually hit a skinny pink line, you see. A beautiful skinny pink line, which acted as a resistance, pump, pulled the price back lower, and yeah, I don't think we could, but I don't think this is a good area to reverse to, right? Because if you were to reverse to this area, there's so many sell classes over here, right? And if Ethereum does something like this, right, like a descending triangle, that's bad. That's bad, right? We pushed all the way up, and then you get pulled all the way down. Oh, that's just not too good. So my guess is we are heading towards sub 2000, sub 2000. Sub 1009, I would say, right? There's a bit of a noise over here, so we might just stop here, right? I would prefer we don't touch this. We stop here, right? Around sub, just a little bit past 2000. Best bullish case scenario, right? Of course, we should pull a Fibonacci retracement across, and you will see that, okay, this is 0.61. 0.5 is, to me, the optimum level to reverse to. I would prefer us not to drop to 618, because we could clear all of these lows and we could drop to 786. 786 is too low for me. I would prefer 0.5, right? Because if you were to drop to 786, I suspect ETH-BTC will be taking out the lows of that particular wave A. So again, 0.5 is the best place to reverse to. About 2000, you know, just a little bit past 2000, and then pump, we start reversing back up, and we complete the squeeze here, right? And then pump, we continue higher, right? Best bullish case, I would say. A very short kind of a, you know, A, very long A, very long B, very long C, short D, short E. That's it. We break out 10,000. Okay, that'll be fantastic, but we need to see it happen first, because there is still danger, right? Because this is where you find very strong support. Should the price, right, drop all the way back down to like 1,003, yeah, I think this is where you're gonna find very strong support. So yeah, it just depends on the price action of Ethereum. We'll have to watch and see what happens. XRP against BTC. Here we are for XRP. XRP BTC is not looking too good. We've already touched the skinny pink line. I suspect we could be heading lower. This is no longer a squeeze. We were hoping for things to stay above, right, to get a higher low. But we're getting a lower low now. So it's lower highs, and lower low. So the trend is shifting bearish. My guess is we're gonna form a falling channel, which is not ideal. XRP against USD is also, okay, this whole thing is, it feels like a head and shoulders to me. But if you were to go back to here in 2024, right, December 2024, this was the left shoulder, and we formed something like a head and shoulders here. Something like it here as well, but it's not really that high quality, right? These are the bearish signs. Bullish sign is we've already formed a monthly hammer. 1. 2 is that we've already broken out of the resistance line, so we are anticipating continuation. If anything, I would consider this as a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. We're in the midst of a wave 4. We go out for a wave 5 to $6.10. We actually have higher targets, but we'll talk about 610 first. So yeah, and ideal scenario is we do not take out the skinny pink line. We cannot be taking it out because it just wouldn't look too. I suspect if we were to drop under the skinny pink line, we'll be clearing these sell clusters, dropping down to 130. But $2 to 130 is quite a lot. It's 37, 38. And we'll be taking out the lows of the monthly hammer. Right? These are not bullish signs. These are bearish signs. But again, we'll have to wait and see how it goes from a trading perspective. I still don't see it yet. We could be coming down though for a falling channel. And then we drop to, let's say, $1. Right? Sub $1, collect some fuel, and then we head back up. Right? This will be fantastic. Right? This will give us even higher targets compared to $6. So don't be surprised if that happens. Right? Because the thing about XRP is that it is not a flat resistance, right? It's actually a slanted resistance. So we might re-hit the resistance line. Resistance once broken becomes support. The support line. So sub $1 is still a possibility, right? My hope is that we don't drop to $1, right? The most we drop to is, again, I can't say for sure. Right? The chart pattern just isn't really that bullish to me. It's still forming mountains. I don't really like mountains. Mountains is bearish. Yeah, no, that's my take for XRP. You gotta be careful. BNB! Okay, so BNB is also marking around the skinny pink line. We actually crossed it once, and we crossed it twice, 3 times, 4 times, but we came back up, and now we're crossing back down again. So it's like, oh, bro, is this an inverse head and shoulders in the making, or are we coming back all the way down? If we do come back all the way down, I would assume that this is going to become a descending triangle, right? Mountain 1, mountain. Medium mountain, right? Big mountain, medium mountain. I'll be anticipating a small mountain, right? Should we drop here, but not take out these lows? I'll be anticipating a smaller mountain. So this is where we make our entries, and that's it. We take a trade down towards $300. That's my guess. Should we get that? So yeah, again, it depends on the price action. If BTC continues its rally higher, right, getting a ending fifth wave diagonal as we expect, then yeah, potentially we'll be heading towards $900 for BNB, right? And BNB will probably get an ending fifth wave kind of a pattern as well. So again, depends upon BTC. Solana, not looking too good. If you look at Solana hit the skinny pink line, acted as a resistance, drop back down. Anything for us to work with? Not exactly. Solana is not looking too good to me. But if you look at Sol BTC, right? Sol BTC still is bearish to me, right? Again, best case scenario is that we take out these lows at 6863, and Sol BTC forms a very nice ABCDE. That's it. Giga breakout. But of course, there's still a long way more towards the downside. Another 50% more against BTC, which is terrible. We'll probably drop towards 0.5. 0.5 bottom to top. So this would be around $50. So Solana has 2 levels that we're looking at, 0.5 either 0.618. So Solana is already in a bearish trend because we're already under the skinny pink line, clearly under the skinny pink line. Right, this was already a teaser of what's about to come. Right, and that's it. We broke it here. We tried to break back up. We failed. Tried to break back up. We failed. So I will be looking out for mountain ranges here, a mountain range of sort here. And after that, I think Solana will be dropping back towards sub $50. And this, in my opinion, is a very nice area to make a move. But again, I would like to see the chart pattern first. So yeah, Solana for me is a no-go in the short, medium term. Long term, Solana looks good because of the Sol BTC pair. TRX against BTC. I don't know what's TRX doing. TRX has been in an accumulation for the longest time ever. Nothing much for us to work with. Against USD, we are above the skinny pink line. See, when crypto as a general drops, right, TRX drops just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. So that's why you can see that Tron is slowly creeping up the top 10. Dogecoin against BTC. Here we are for DOGE BTC. DOGE BTC has already taken off these lows. So again, that's just not ideal. Doge's where's Swarm a head and shoulders, left shoulder, head and right shoulder. Oh, it's not good, boys and girls. It's not good. Heading towards the noisy area over here. So this will be about 115, I would say. Oh boy, it's not good, boys and girls. It's just not good. So yeah, we're hitting lower highs and lower lows, and we get another lower low. So the trend is still bearish. The trend is your friend. But I kind of like what I see, right? Because when we rise very, very fast, very, very bullishly. When we fall in a very controlled manner, which is great. So we'll just have to wait for the move to come on when we break the resistance line. When we break the falling channel, right? We need to wait for this to happen because we just don't know how much lower it's going to go. Again, we're hoping that this is it, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Against USD, Dogecoin is, yeah, again, we could be dropping all the way back down. This whole thing could be a very big symmetrical in the making, right? We're already under the skinny pink line. If you ask me, right, I think we're going to form a descending triangle, and then Dogecoin hits lower, right? There's a noisy area over here at around 12 cents, I would say. Around 12 cents. So, yeah, we could bounce hard at the 12 cents level, right? But, yeah, Dogecoin, I think, is going much lower. Right. If we get mountain ranges, you might think that a rally is good. It's not. We're under the skinny pink line. The bearish trend is on for Dogecoin, so be careful. ADA against BTC still looks solid. Still looks fantastic. So very nice ABCD still in the making. Again, we cannot take out these lows. No, ABC, right? DE, and then that's it. We break. We cannot take out these lows. We take out these lows, that's it for ADA BTC. So the hope is that ADA starts reversing back up soon. ADA against USD. Oh boy, doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, boys and girls. It just doesn't look good. We are under the skinny pink line largely. We've already completed. I will consider this as the first mountain, second mountain. If we rally for a third mountain, right? If it's a weak third mountain, oh, we're gonna drop even lower. 37 cents. Right now we're at 55 cents. So not looking good. It's not looking good. So I would preach caution. ADA is looking pretty bearish. So yeah, I think 37 cents is in the cards more likely than not, based on two mountains that has already formed, and we didn't really slice through this. If the price dropped lower, just like that, without forming proper bearish sharp patterns, right, I will feel even more bullisher. But yeah, no, it's not. I feel that, yeah, maybe we could be completing like a falling channel, right, as we complete a lower low, right? But yeah, no, it's not. The selling pressure is quite a lot. So I think ADA is dropping lower. There could be a rally, but be careful. I think we're dropping towards 37 cents for Cardano. Alright, boys and girls, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-ta.